So today, this is actually my first time talking about it on camera. Today I'm 8 weeks pregnant. I say that and it sounds weird because I haven't really said that out loud much since only me and Omar know, and Tammy and Sam. I feel awful. I'm a little nervous. I'm scared. I'm excited. I think I'm most scared about the fact that Omar and I are not, married. And we've had kind of a rocky, kind of an uphill, downhill kind of roller coaster relationship. And I would hate to bring a child into that. I know he's incredibly excited, and this is what he's always wanted. And from month 2, even before that, of us being together, this is what he's wanted. He's wanted a kid, and he's wanted to start a family. And I've been more on the apprehensive side because I know that my career, is not in the trajectory that I would love it to be. And I'm starting a production class in 2 weeks. And it's like I finally took the bull by the horns in the fall and decided that I'm going to pursue what I've been talking about for 15 years, what I studied in undergrad, film. And now it's like kind of sidetracked again with the pregnancy. But if once I feel better, I feel like it's going to motivate me more, because I want my son or daughter to know that it doesn't matter how old you are or when you start. But if you have something that you can't let go of, something that is always inside of you, that you always wanted to pursue, there's no age limit to that. And I'm going to instill that in them. I don't know when I'm going to announce it and tell my parents, probably this week once I go to the doctor on Wednesday. I just hope everything's okay. I kind of wanted to get the everything's okay from the doctor before we announced it, because I am 36 and that's high risk and geriatric, as they call it. Thanks, doctors. And I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, because I know my mom has been wanting this. This will be her first actual blood grandchild. My dad won't be very happy, I don't think, because him and my grandfather had this weird thing about me, Tristan, and Lorena, and Bobby and Gina to a certain extent, but really me, Lorena, and Tristan, that they did not want us to have kids, which is weird, because most families want a legacy, but they could care less. I think they were more concerned about finances and the state of the world. I mean, my grandfather, it would be a couple times a year. I'm so happy you're doing so good. You don't have any kids. That's the best thing you could have done. And you're not married. It's another great thing, because marriage is, kind of a roller coaster, and kids are beautiful, but they come in this world, which is far too horrible for them. And in a certain way, I kind of agreed, because I waited all this time for this to occur. I don't know. I just want to feel sure about something. I just want to feel sure about something. Today is January 8th, 2017. On the 8th, I am 8 weeks pregnant. 8 is a significant number in my life, so maybe this baby will be born August 8th. It is 7 o'clock on August 18th, 2017, and my hair is a mess. I'm emotional, I have no makeup on, and I'm sitting in Fort DuPont Park just reflecting, because in a week or less, more or less, you could come later, your projected due date, Caden, is August 25th, 2017, which is a week from today. And I have been incredibly emotional about it. I'm anxious, I'm excited, I'm scared. I just don't want anything to happen to you during the birthing process, or myself, and thinking about the kind of world that I'm bringing you into makes me feel sad, because the obstacles are going to seem insurmountable, and I feel a little bit selfish for bringing a child into this kind of place. But then I think how hopeful children are, and we can't stop living our lives and bringing lives into this experience, this planet, this universe, the earth, because of a select few idiots. We can't stop what we're doing. But I feel like as soon as I found out about you, I've been worried about you, because I just want you to be safe and healthy and whole, and I want to make sure I do the right thing and raise a good human person. And I feel like I'm on the verge of tears every 5 minutes. I am really, really anxious. Really anxious. Any moment, anything can happen. And Omar reminded me that what is about to happen, millions and billions of women have done before me. Which is reassuring, but the anxiety is still there. Anxiety of not dropping you, not hurting you, because you're going to be so fragile, the first few months especially. And I hope I have enough breast milk for you, and that I do the right thing, when it comes to taking care of you. It's just leaving me with so much anxiety, and I hope I have enough support for myself, from people that care about me in this time, because I'm just afraid I'm going to be stressed or unable to cope, and I really hope I'm not. I hope I'm able to cope. It'd be different if my parents lived here, but they don't. So they're my best friends. So I just wish I had them close during this whole journey, which is also another level of stress. I mean, I think parenthood is one of those things that it seems like everybody does, but maybe because I tend to overthink and I'm a little bit more thoughtful in my decisions, that I'm taking this so personally, and I don't know. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, hi, baby.
Kaden.
He's wrapped around the cord.
His own race.
Hi, baby.
Kaden.
Nice to meet you. So we're 10 days in, and I can't imagine my life without him. He's an amazing little baby. He's frustrating sometimes, but he's mainly so amazing that I just look at him and I'm in shock that he's mine, that he's ours. And I just had to change my nightgown because as I was burping him, he peed on me, even though he had a diaper on, because he keeps peeing through the diaper somehow. It's like it works its way around a crevice or something. So he's so sweet. He makes the sweetest sounds. He had his first bath yesterday on his 9th day here. His umbilical cord fell out, I believe, 7 full days since his touchdown on Earth. And every moment I worry, every moment I'm excited. And I just want to make sure we're doing the right thing and that he's happy and warm and cool enough and fed enough and safe. He's my little boop boop. And I'm the mom of a black son. That the beginning stages of worry have just started to happen, and I will always be a concerned mom because he is my world. And I'm looking over at him in the swing because he loves the thing. Actually, we barely use it, but he really is happy to be in it today. Let me see if I can. He's taking a little nap after his milk wasted boob session. He had like an hour and a half breastfeeding session with a bottle of breast milk thrown in there. He loves his little hands up like that. That's my babe. I love him. So I'm 12 days postpartum. This is my little nugget, my little Caden. He has the most vivid dreams already. He's forever having vivid dreams. I'm so proud of him. So proud to be his mom. It's a challenge that I gladly accept. Good. Hemorrhoids aside, I feel great. He's so beautiful. Look at him. Really, really happy right now. Really happy. Things aren't perfect, but they're perfect right now. I'm a boy mom. So I feel like I spend my days pumping, nursing, pumping, nursing, pumping, nursing, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. My face looks a mess. My hair looks a mess. He slept, like 40 minutes last night, maybe, total cumulative. He was up from midnight to about 10 a.m. Just not interested in nothing, okay? Not the boob, not the bottle, not burping, not being cuddled, not being held, not being walked around, changed his diaper, gave him a little bit of formula, which I hate to do. Still not interested. So finally this morning, brought him downstairs, turned the TV on, gave him some more breast milk, put him on my chest, and we both slept for like 2.5 hours on the chaise lounge. I just feel so bad about the formula thing. It's like not what I want to do at all, but I feel like I have to. He's 13 days old today. It's Saturday. He'll be 2 weeks old tomorrow. And I feel like I don't know if I'm giving him enough food, and it's making me feel pretty, I don't know, inadequate or something. I don't know, but he's out back with his dad and his son. It's a chilly day today, but it's sunny. Not freezing, but chilly, so we're trying to get his days and nights together because my mom said he's basically me as a baby. Days and nights are all screwed. So we're trying to get him on track right now. I don't know how it's gonna go. But yeah, I mean, this is part of the journey. Part of the journey of being a mom, and I'm very happy, but I will say I barely post him, and I decided to post his head on Snapchat, and of course you get people who have these comments, which nobody asked. If I asked for a comment, then you'd know. Oh, he shouldn't be outside around people, blah, blah, blah. He's not around people. We're taking a walk around the corner. We're taking a walk by the monuments, which is like 3 miles away. Nobody's around him, and he's wrapped up, and it's like a 30-minute walk. Mind your business. This is the one thing I think mothers can't stand, is these people butting in with their comments and their suggestions. Nobody asked. Okay, thank you. That's my rant for the day. And I feel like I'm nourishing him and growing him outside of my body when I'm giving him breast milk, and I'm giving him the healthiest thing he could possibly eat. And the anxiety that I feel about it is I don't know if I'm giving him enough, and I don't know if it's nutrient rich. And then I'm just really anxious about not lactating enough. I want to have an overabundance of milk, and I feel like I have just enough. So every day I kind of have a twinge of anxiety about breast milk production, but I never would have guessed that this would be the thing that I love the most, and the thing I want to succeed at the most in this journey of motherhood. I thought it would be something else. I mean, I know going into, you know, pregnancy that feeding my child breast milk was going to be the thing that I wanted to do. And I had anxiety about not being able to do it because my mom didn't do it, and she claims she didn't have enough milk, or the quality of the milk wasn't, what she wanted, and that we were still hungry. And that has always been something I've been scared of. But the fact that, last night I broke down and gave him some formula because I was just so concerned that he was not getting enough, because he would not stop eating yesterday. And I was looking at, when he was done feeding, I didn't see that there was a whole lot of milk residue. Usually there's like some milk in his mouth, or like he'll have like a little string of milk coming out when he's done, but there wasn't any. So it had me anxious, feeling like maybe he didn't get enough. So I made 2 ounces of formula, which he only drank like 0.5 ounces of, and I had to throw away most of it. It's like I keep buying products. I bought, fenugreek and this like stuff I found on Facebook that people were going on about in a breast milk group, and then I just bought some Ms. Patel's baked goods and tea for milk. I'm just overly self-conscious about milk production, and I want to succeed at it, and I want to have like this overabundance of supply of milk, and I haven't been able to do that yet. It's like as soon as I pump, I basically give him a bottle. I didn't think it was going to be this tough. Needed to see a lactation specialist, which was really great because we realized that there was a latching issue with Kaden and me. So I've been using a nipple guard from Medela, which has helped immensely, but I'm just want to get past that hump and have this overabundance of milk, and have this storage of milk, and just have like tons of milk just oozing out of me. So I pray that that happens. And I mean, it's not even 3 weeks yet, so this is still newborn stuff. This is still new stuff. Shedding a little bit of a tear, and this is not the first time I've cried about this, but I wanted to exclusively feed my son breast milk. And I thought that, the only problem would be me not producing enough. And that actually is not the problem. I'm producing quite a bit of breast milk, but he cannot latch properly. So he ends up being hungry, and I had to give him formula a few times, and I hate it. It bothers me so much. I don't want to give him anything but breast milk. I don't want to give him anything but breast milk. It's like I don't have time to pump because I'm breastfeeding him. When I do pump, I'm not making enough at the time to give him in a bottle. He goes through it quickly. And he's hungry. I just want him to latch, and he just doesn't know how. I just want him to latch so I don't have to give him formula anymore. I don't ever want to give him formula. This is like a nightmare to me for some reason. This is like not what I wanted. I didn't want to give him anything. It was man-made. God. He's so much happier because he's not getting enough food. This is a low moment in parenting. He's 3 weeks and 5 days, almost 4 weeks. This is definitely a low moment. It's October 7th. Tomorrow's my birthday, and it's been a very challenging 6-week journey. It'll be 6 weeks tomorrow. The breastfeeding has been so difficult. He can't latch. I've talked about that before. He's got issues sucking, which I just found out with the lactation consultant yesterday. So he has a sucking issue, and she recommended that he see, I guess, an ENT to see if there's something going on with his tongue, like a tongue tie or a lip tie. But it's so funny because she examined him, because he's with the pediatrician, examined him. I don't see anything wrong with why he can't suck or why he can't breastfeed. Maybe an hour and a half ago, I opened up his mouth and he clearly has a lip tie, but nobody was able to see that conclusively, which I see it there. So hoping if we get that straightened out, he'll be able to latch onto my breast and not the nipple shield and actually breastfeed like normal. That's what I pray. And I heard that actually, just doing some research, that the tongue tie and the lip tie can actually cause some issues later on down the line. So we'll try to get that rectified, hopefully. He was in the bed with us last night because he would not sleep in his bassinet. Every time I put him down the bassinet, like minutes later, he'd wake up and I'd have to put him in the bed, console him, put him back in the bassinet. It was like a whole song and dance. And unfortunately, he fell off the bed last night. It sounded so loud. We were so startled, so scared. It's been my worst fear that he'd fall, and he did. And I'm like all shaken up all day today. Took him to the doctor. He's gained a bunch of weight, which is great, but he seems to be doing okay. But he's been pretty lethargic and sleeping a lot, so just hoping he's like developmentally just getting bigger. And she said he's teething. He's 8 weeks old yesterday, and he's teething already. I can't take this growth. It's too much for me. Yeah, I want him to grow, but slow down. He's my baby. We just had him 8 weeks ago. Why is he so advanced? So it's been a tearful day because I was just feeling so guilty that he fell. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. So I'm over here pumping while Caden's in the basement with his dad. This has been a really tough day. He cried almost the entire day. Could hardly get anything done. We tried to go to the store, cried at the store, tried to get something to eat. He cried like bloody murder in the car. Consoled him in the back seat, almost breastfed him in the back seat. Couldn't get my coordination together. Luckily I had a bottle, so I gave him a bottle, which he didn't want. He wanted boob, but I gave him the bottle and he calmed down. He had a frendectomy on Wednesday, which is they lasered his lip tie. His lip's been a little swollen after, and he actually did okay on Wednesday, which was the day, he's crying, which was the day of the frendectomy, and he did okay yesterday, but today I think maybe the pain got up to him. I don't know. But he's been very needy today, and it's been tough. He's 11 weeks old. He'll be 12. Oh my God. He'll be 12 weeks on Sunday. I can't believe my baby's growing up. It's been hard, because he won't sleep in anything but the bed with me. Milk has been coming good, but I wish it was coming more. I wish I had this huge surplus of milk. I wish I had that. I'm just hoping that he can latch now without the shield. He latched with the shield without the shield last week for 4 days. He completely obliterated my nipples though. I had to go back to the shield just to be able to breastfeed him. I'm talking about blisters, bleeding. Being a mom is not easy, but it's been one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced in my life, but it has not been easy. I hope to create a documentary about it. I hope to be able to show what it's like being a new mom, an older mom. I hate saying older. I'm in my 30s. I'm not that old. Okay. But the weight of him being a black boy and getting bigger, and how the world will react to him, and how I want to teach him how to navigate that, that's going to be the interesting part.